What's up, everybody? It's Rob again. It's my 2018 R1. We're going to go ahead and install the factory Yamaha case protection. I went with the full kit. They're made by GB Racing, but they're a factory licensed Yamaha accessory. You can get the GB or the Yamaha. I mean, they're the same thing. The Yamaha is pretty tricked though, because it's actually got the Yamaha on all the case protection, opposed to the GB that has just the GB Racing. But I mean, it's clear as day on the back of the case protector itself, embossed in the protector. It says made in UK, www.gbracing.eu. So pretty obvious. It's made by GB. Included in the kit comes with the stator cover, the clutch cover. I believe this is the water pump cover or oil pump cover, one of the two. Inside each little baggie, you can see it here, it's kind of a bad example, but hardware is included, where you replace the factory hardware with the aftermarket hardware included with the kit. They look like they're 10 millimeter opposed to a 12 point fastener on the factory cases. These use a 6 point. So keep that in mind. You're going to need a 12 point socket as well as a 6 point socket to correctly install these components. Sneak over here and grab some tools. For this side right here, we're going to need to remove this bolt, this bolt, this bolt, and this bolt. We'll go ahead and loosen those with our 10 mil 12 point. They're not very tight from the factory. Keep in mind this is aluminum. You do not want to over tighten aluminum threads. Basically they damage very easily, and doing so is going to cost you time and or money in repairing what you screwed up. So be very careful. Start them all by hand. Don't be in a rush, because you're definitely not going to be in a rush when you cross thread the fasteners. And you got to spend however much time you have to spend trying to repair it. These are quick release Zeus fasteners, they call them, for the fairing. Real nice, real trick. Factory on the Yamaha. I'm sure on some other brands as well. It's probably part of why these bikes cost, you know, almost $17,000 now new. All that trick stuff. You got to remove that a little bit so you can pull the fairing back to access this screw. Or bolt, I should say. Okay, we'll go ahead and put that last final fastener there. Go ahead and grab the new Yamaha accessory unit. Now would be a good time if you're a clean freak like I am to wipe off any dust or dirt or anything silly like that on your case that's going to be covered that you won't be able to access after putting this case saver on. Pull that plastic back a little bit and just kind of set this in place like so. Grab some of our new hardware. Inside this bag. Should have 4 bolts in there to replace the ones that you just removed. They're all a little longer. So, like I said, we'll go ahead and hand start these into the factory bolt holes on the case. Again, I can't stress how important it is to make sure you hand start this stuff. You don't want to be a goon. Strip your threads on your brand new motorcycle and then have to take it to the shop to get them to fix it because you're too incompetent to fix your fuck up. Pardon my language. So we'll just hand start these guys. 10mm, we'll do it in a cross pattern so the case sits nice and evenly. Okay, this socket's a little too big. It's going to be a thin wall. 10mm, you're going to need to tighten the 2 lower ones because they're a little embossed in the case there. So we'll go ahead and grab one of those guys. This one should work better. Alright, that's that side. And you're going to want to go ahead and make sure you have a torque wrench. You're going to want to torque them to 4.4 foot-pounds or 6 Newton-meters for all 3 case protectors. You want to make sure you torque the bolts to 4.4 foot-pounds or 6 Newton-meters. Don't over tighten them. Don't be that guy. Alright, so that's that side. Zoom this guy out. That is the case protector. Looks real nice, trick. Basically bolts on over the existing case. Gives you extra layer of protection in case the inevitable happens. We'll be doing the timing side and the clutch side here next. So